So for this update, we've combined the thread stash that we added last time around. That was the last major update, and the settings that we added for that allow you to describe your stitching style. And this is where you say how many strands you stitch with on which fabric count, and also a rough idea of whether you stitch efficiently using your thread or inefficiently. This is just to give you to enable the app to estimate how many stitches you can get per skein of thread. And what we do, we use a combination of your thread stash, which is how many skeins you already have, with the number of stitches outstanding for each thread colour, and we use that. We can display a little warning symbol for these threads if the system estimates that you don't have enough thread to complete this piece. So we've got here, I've set a few of the threads so that they don't have enough. So there's 701, 2, 3 and 4, and also 01 colour, I think. Yeah. Now this just gives you a warning, but if you were going to a store, say you're going to Michael's or wherever, and you want to know what you need to buy, if you click on the skeins required, this will bring up all the threads used for this piece, and it will tell you how many skeins are needed to complete the piece. Now if you don't have these in your stash already, it will tell you that you really need to buy some to complete it. So for this one, and these are always rounded up because obviously you can't buy fractions of a skein. Michael's don't like it if you get scissors out in the store. So anyway, so you can see it's telling us we need to buy 702, 701, 703, there's 704 somewhere, and 01. Now let's say we don't get 701, they don't have that in stock, but we buy the others, and say we don't get 01 as well, but we get the others. We can now add those to our stash, and if you notice, the warning symbol for the ones that we got has gone, and we're still left with 701 and wherever 01 is, 01 there. Now again, this is still updated now with saying that we still need those two. So say we did then go to a store and get them, and we add them to our stash, and now they've gone, and we can continue with our stitching. We can switch back to the pattern there. Now obviously this goes off your thread stash. So for instance, if I use this 01 for another piece, so I take it out of my stash, if I then go back to that pattern, it will give me the warning again. Likewise, if I'm stitching on a different fabric count with different numbers of strands and different efficiency, you get more warnings because you need more thread. So this is just a little helpful piece where it combines your thread stash with the pattern, and what we want to do in future is maybe build in an ordering system so that you can order from your favourite store directly using this system. Let us know what you think, and happy stitching.